Good morning, Venkat. Deepa.
Hi, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about actually last session we discussed about SAP A5 Fiori and gateway services. What is the difference between these are all concepts and about UX strategies also we discussed. Today we are going to discuss about how to create OData service. And Srini, tomorrow anyway we discuss about object oriented. Before that, we'll discuss how to generate the OData services. So it is a very easy concept. Just everything will be generated by system only. We don't need to create any class or method or anything. System will generate everything for you. Just you have to write the code at the proper place. Like as a developer you should have understand about what are the methods used for the different requirements. Okay, as a ABAP developer, as a technical developer, there are multiple paths in Fiori development. As we discussed yesterday, mainly you can divide Fiori into three parts. One is Fiori configuration. Okay, Fiori configuration means how to handle the standard Fiori applications. So if you go with any Fiori, let me open. Just I'll show you some Fiori related concept. Later I'll move on to this one. If you want to see any Fiori app, like suppose you are going to a kind place, okay, there is no Fiori system, so you want to show some technical demo, like how Fiori apps are there. There is a URL called sapfioritrial.com. Okay, if you enter that URL, you can able to see the different transactions in a demo system. Okay, you can experience the Fiori app. Okay, so this is the Fiori trial version. It is a cloud based version. So suppose if you open this, approve leave requests. One minute. See, if you want to show like approve your leave request. See here, you can approve or reject. Okay, you can approve the leave request or you can reject the leave request. See, approve. Matter is coming. In this way you can do. Suppose you can go back. If you want to make time events, these are all HR related. Okay, if you come down, CRM related objects, you can able to see CRM related objects. Okay, you can able to see retail, travel. Okay, these are all different objects. We can able to see customer invoices. You can open. This is a customer. Open. For this customer, they are the invoice. This is a material. Okay, something. So this is the trial version of approve purchase orders. Open. This is a purchase order. So if you want to see that information, PO approval or reject, you can do. See, if you open, notes also will open, item text. Okay, conditions. This is item text. If you click on item text, item text. These are different. For this, there are some back-end activities like OData services, front-end activities, UEFI application should be there. So these are all standard app configuration. Standard app configuration. These are all standard apps. These are all standard app configuration can be done by Fiori consultant. Okay. Back-end OData development can be done by OData developer. OData developer is nothing but a ABAP developer only. Okay, if you know ABAP, you can develop OData services. It is just ABAP coding with object-oriented concepts. It's just ABAP coding with object-oriented concepts. And if you want to start your career as a SAP ABAP consultant, you have to concentrate on JavaScript, HTML, this kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the. So if you want to show anything to your client as a trial version, you can go with the SAP Fiori trial, and there you can show how system will be. Okay, about the system concept, everything, all types of apps, look and feel, you can show with this demo trial. Okay, next. It is okay, they are accepted. Okay, we are okay with this version, so we are going to implement SAP Fiori. Okay, first of all, when you go for SAP Fiori implementation, first of all we will show the standard Fiori apps configuration. Okay, we'll take the system. In the system we'll configure all the standard Fiori apps. Still, if they required any customization is two part. One is extension of standard Fiori app. Second one is developing of customized app. Okay, extension means just you have to do backend extension, OData extension with baddies, and front-end extension, you have to add code to the UI5 development. Okay, there are two types of activities you have to do for extension: back-end activity and front-end activity. And if you are going for the scratch development, as a scratch development, we have to create OData services from the scratch. Okay, that for that OData services, front-end UI5 applications you can develop with a Web IDE. Web IDE is a tool, like it is also Eclipse based tool. Web IDE, using Web IDE, we have to develop the front-end Fiori application. Okay, that is a part. So as per our this syllabus, we are going to discuss about how to create OData, how to create front-end application. Both you are going to discuss, and how to handle the standard Fiori application. So just if you go for SAP Fiori app library, if you go for SAP Fiori app library, you can able to see all the available apps with the back-end and front-end configuration. You can able to see all the available Fiori apps. So here, if you see here, all apps for S4 HANA. Okay, otherwise, if you click on all apps, see, you can able to see all the apps, like not list view, detail view only. Again, list view will get. Here in a detailed view for each app, what is the backend OData service, what is the front-end UI5 service, you can see. Actually, front-end UI5 service in R3, it will store as a BSP application. Okay, in the R3 system, it will store as a BSP application. Just give me 1 minute. If you see in detailed view, so suppose you can search like new application. So there are 8,300. Like every version, there are like in whenever the SAP released Fiori, As a wave 1, they released with 8 apps. Wave 1 2011-12, they released with the 2013, I think. They released with the 11 apps. Okay, now there are 8,346. Like every version they are releasing new apps. Okay, so if you leave search, my leave request. Okay, so if you see this one here, all the information about this app, like this is the what is the feature, okay, what is the use of this app, okay, what is the look and feel, how you can see app, these are all will come. Okay, and if you want to system implementation information, means what is the back end application, what is the front end application. It is a transactional app. Application type is a transactional app. If you implementation information, if you see here, it will explain you what are the important nodes. So installation, what is the back-end system and front-end component. Okay, what are the required component for this? Okay, these are the required component. EHP 2 onwards it will work. Okay, if you go to configuration, what is the back-end UEFI application and front-end OData application? Okay, this is OData application. See, OData application, this is the OData application. So if you see this, This is the leave request create. This is the application. This is the application. In this application, we can have entity type, like option type. These are all. Okay. You can have runtime autographs, leave request create. DPC extension. Okay, it is OData service. So for every application, okay, every leave request or leave approval, every application, there will be backend application and front-end application. Okay, you can able to see backend application as well as front-end application. Front-end application will be you can able to see in C80 as a BSP application. BSP leave request approval. So this is the start HTML. Actually, whenever you create a UEFI application, backend in R3 it will store as a it is going to store as a BSP application. See, it is the entire data storing as a BSP application. Clear? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Venkat.
Okay. So this is the concept. So first time, if you want to show any demo to user, you have to go with the Fiori apps library. There you can show the different apps. What are the apps like Fiori demo system? You can go to the Fiori apps demo system. In that demo system, you can show all the different apps available for that user. So you can choose related to their business. What are the apps are relevant? They can choose from this. And otherwise, if you want to see all the library, all the available apps, there are 7,000 plus apps are available. So you can able to see. Any app you can choose. purchasing info report. Okay, this is like a fact sheet. Fact sheet means it is only available for the HANA DB. Okay, this is only for S4 HANA. It is not, if it is a transaction app, then only you can implement in normal R3 also. If it is a fact sheet or analytical app, you cannot implement. Okay, for this, what are the installations? What are the backend options you require? Okay, these are the components you have to install in backend. Front-end component and back-end component. S4 core 100. So these are components should be there. So here you can able to see these are all components. Sorry. These components. These are all components you have to check. These components are available or not. Okay, if this whatever mentioned components are not available, you have to talk with the basis team and you have to install the required component. Then only that app will come. Otherwise, it won't come into the system. Okay, standard application, you no need to do any coding, or just you have to check that whatever components are required, that components are components are available or not. Okay, that particular, see here after components there is a concept called configuration. In that configuration, you can able to see what is the UEFI application, what is the OData application. Okay, UEFI application, this is a UEFI application. This is the UEFI application. See, I can able to see UEFI application as a main components.js. Okay, images, purchase order PNG. Okay, everything I can as a backend, I can able to see as a BSP application. It is a S4 HANA system. That's why I can able to see this application, fact sheet application. Suppose if I want to see in R3, it's not possible. So S4 HANA only this application is available. Okay. At the same time, if I want to see OData service, same OData service with SCGW transaction. Already I'm in SCGW. I'll go back. Open. See, this is SCGW info record object page. This is the OData service. See, I can able to see the OData service. So all the information is available directly in this app related page. So for every app, what is the backend application, what is the front end application, everything I can able to see directly from the library. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now let me explain theory about OData services. And here it is whatever we discussed. This is like standard theory configuration. If you don't want to get career as a developer, just you want to configure the standard apps, just you have to go to the library and you have to check that whatever apps are available. You have to explain that user, these are the apps, these are the features of app. If you install this app, these are the benefits. Everything you have to explain. If they accept, just you have to activate the back end and front end application. And if backend and front end application is not there, then you have to check required components are there or not. If required components are not there, you have to talk with basis consultant and you have to install the required component. Automatically backend and front end applications will available. So these you have to configure in Launchpad and you have to assign the role, PFCG role. PFCG role also they'll explain here. So you can able to see what are the roles are required. Okay, and business roles, what are the roles are required, role name in PFCG, that role name, everything is available based on this. And how to extend, extension, extendability, you want to extend. Okay, this is a BSP application, so in this BSP application you have to go for extension. So EFI application is a BSP application. Backend it will store as a BSP application. There you have to do the changes. Clear? So let me open this one. Just give me 1 minute. Let me explain about OData services. Here, OData services is nothing but a ODBC on web. It is like a URL. If you open any, like here, you are opening Google. Okay, you can search for HANA. In this URL, here if you observe URL, here some search equal to HANA, some query is generated here. Okay, to search details about HANA. This is OData. URL on the browser. URL writing the SQL query on the URL, not SQL, it is ODBC on web. Okay, so it is based on XML.
Venkat.
It is ODBC on web. It is introduced by Microsoft. Currently, Oasis organization is taking care about it. It is like a protocol. Okay, it is open data protocol. It will generate a XML file. Okay, we can able to do CRUD operations, create, update, read, delete, all the CRUD operations we can do with the OData services. It is a REST based. REST based means post, put, get, delete. These are all called REST based applications. Okay, these are all applications you can able to do with this one. So let me, it is based upon the EDM data model, entity data model. It will generate XML files. Let me start small example. I click on create project, just get techie file. Okay, OData. Local object. So this one got created. Okay, now I want to implement data model. Data model means there are entity and type and entity set. Entity type like a work area, entity set like a internal table. Okay, these are the global internal table and work area. If you want to create entity type, you can right click, create entity type. display entity type, delete entity type you can do. Otherwise, from data model directly right click, import and export. Import from the data dictionary. Suppose I want to take VBAK, sales related data. So data dictionary, name I'll give as sale. Okay, entity type and ABAP structure is VBAK. I'm giving VBAK structure. I am telling the system while creating entity type, you have to create entity set also. While creating entity type, we need to create entity set also. So default entity set also created along with entity. So just next button. So whatever fields are available, I can able to see. Just I am selecting some of the fields. Key field is compulsory. You have to select key fields and compulsory on network. Okay, these are the fields I selected. Just click on next button. I have to select a primary key, VBLN as a primary key. Finish. So we created entity set and entity type. Okay, if you open entity type, it will stored as a, if you see the properties, it is stored as a EDM string, EDM date, EDM decimal. In EDM level, data types are different, not integer, character, numeric. It won't store in this way. It stores in a EDM data model. Okay, the data types are different from ABAP data types. It is stored as a EDM data types. Okay, now you have to click on generate articraft. Suppose if you see here, you cannot able to see here services are there. If you see here, you can able to see the services. In services, there are different operations. Already told, delete, create, read, update. These are all operations will be done with the service. Okay, entity set and these both are combination. Okay, sales set create, sales set delete, sales set get entity set. These are combination with the entity set. If you have 4 entity set, 4 combination will be available. These services. So just I am clicking on generate runtime articrafts. If I click on generate runtime articrafts, it going to generate the class methods automatically. Okay, it will generate the DPC class, DPC extension class, MPC class, MPC extension class. So these are classes and methods, and extension classes will be generated automatically. So if you see here, I'm going to, okay, if I open here runtime articrafts, these many classes got generated. Okay, these many classes got generated. DPC, DPC extension, MPC, FPC extension. If you go to DPC extension, there are so many methods are there. Okay, these are all method, interface method and abstract method. I'll explain about what is interface method and what is abstract method in tomorrow's session, object oriented. Okay. So these are different things are available. Okay, I want to get entity set. So you go to change mode. DPC extensions, you can redefine that class method. So get entity set. Get entity set method is there. I want to redefine that method. Just go there, click on redefinition. So here I can able to write the code. In redefinition, I can able to write the code. Here I writing the code. Select start from VBAK into corresponding fields of table. here these are all the import export structures. If you see, ET entity set is the export structure. Okay, I'll pass the data to the ET entity set. Just I pass the value, our work is done. Just we generated service, we written respect to logic. So get entity set, whenever you call a get entity set URL, the data will be triggered from the get entity set and it will display as a XML format. Just you come back here, service maintenance, you go to service maintenance, register the service. You have to register the service. This service is not there, it is in a gray status. If you register the service, it will come into green status. Just local object, standard application, you have to register the service. Once you register the service, it will come as a green. Okay, you have to select that and execute in gateway client. So just executing, whenever execute, just if you execute button, this is the gateway client. Here you can test the URLs. So this is the URL. Okay, this is the URL. URL you can test. So if it is success, it will come as a 200 status. Okay, it is failure, it will give other status. Okay, now I want to get the entity set. So if you click on entity set, you can able to see the whatever entity set are available. Here sales set is available. So execute. So all the sales data, whatever you selected, this is all the sales data. It will come as a XML format. See, I taken only 6 fields: EVLN, year name, year date, ERT network. This all records are good. Next record, next record, next record, next record. So this URL will be used in UI5 to develop the front-end application. It will consume this XML data and it will generate the output. Clear? Any doubt? So it needs lot of practice. Okay, it won't come within 1 or 2 hours. It needs a lot of practice. How to generate the OData service with SCGW, and how can I generate entity type and entity set? How can I import entity type with the data dictionary, and how to generate runtime articles. In runtime article, what method need to be re-implemented? How to re-implement exact proper method, relevant method we have to implement. If there are hundreds of methods are available, like if you want to upload photos, streaming, and create record, delete record, update record, and there are so many methods are available. Each method have different purposes. So you have to know what are the methods you have to use for your requirement. Clear?
And you are going to show how to consume this in UI5 or Theory app, so that we can
yeah, that also I'll show you with WebIDE. I'll show you how to consume this. Okay, I'll show you 1 or 2 examples also. So with a single example you cannot understand. Tomorrow I'll explain you about object oriented. After that 1 or 2 examples I'll go. Okay. Tomorrow what time you will be available? Same time? Can you make same time or a little late? What is your?
Yeah, if you are okay, same time is okay for me. Check with Gita.
Yeah, same time.
Well, I'll let you know. Just I'll send you message, WhatsApp message. Mostly 90% will have same time. If you have any change, like after or late, 8 o'clock I'll start.
8 o'clock. Okay.
If you have any change in timings, I'll let you know.
Okay. WhatsApp, you haven't responded to my. I said hi. Just can you please right away? Can you just check that?
I'll check that. Actually, I didn't open WhatsApp from yesterday. I'm busy in other. Actually, evening you sent me.
Yeah, yesterday morning. created.
I'll check that. I'll check that. I think I didn't open. I'll check now and I'll respond. Okay.
Otherwise, also, if any change, just give me a call and I will call to Geeta so that we three in same page.
No issues. No issues. I'll come 90% same time. If any change in timings, I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.